Hello everyone, my name is DJ Longarms and welcome to my playthrough of Penumbra Overture. Now let's face it, you don't know who I am, you don't care who I am, but you're gonna laugh when you see me screaming like a little girl anyway. So, before we begin, let me just say that I have played through the first 5 minutes or so of this game, and I'm already scared, which is not difficult for me. But it will provide endless entertainment for you, so let's see how this goes now. I guess I'll do normal. Okay. Story began in February year 2000. 14 years ago. Is this game that old? Wow.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Ooh. Now, of course, if any of you have played or heard or seen this game before, you all know that none of that is actually the scary part. I was just play acting. Could you tell? Here we go. So... left mouse, right mouse, right. So I can do that. And I can pick up this. I already know that stuff. And look, it's soup. I like soup. Soupy. Ooh. I didn't look at this beforehand, but a friend of mine told me about it. There's a little letter. Oh. He told me it was a letter from my wife, but this isn't for me. This is for I guess the guy who's driving the boat. But look, more whiskey. Whee! And then a lamp. Really? Ugh. And then I can get the flashlight. And then, what buttons? There we go. I can put this here, and I can do this there, and pull it open, and batteries, perfect, and a glow stick, or whatever it's called. And then I think that's it. Yep. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. As you do in a blizzard. And I know I can run with shift. Oh, and I need one of these. I remember that from another playthrough. swear, I didn't get that far in this game the first time around. Oh, shoot. I specifically remember this part. Bam. And move. Yes, a rock. Oh, then... Ooh, can I... Yes. Perfetto, hey! Crash. That sounds about right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the voices. Oh, jeez. Now, let me just tell you right now, forewarning, I am a scaredy cat. In every sense of the word. Other than, I guess, the idea of me actually being a frightened kitten. But anyway, I hate playing these kinds of games. Honestly, can't stand them. The only reason that I'm doing it right now is because I'm talking to myself right now. And I feel more comfortable playing or doing anything scary when I have someone to talk to, even if that someone is me. So, I will stream. Probably a lot. And you'll laugh. Probably more. But it's gonna be just fine. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that? Hole in the center and no way to operate it. Ooh! Yeah, this is literally where I left off. I was in this hole, hadn't come out yet, so I don't know what's going on from here on out. Oh my, do I really want to be doing this? Is this a good idea? Can I... Oh yeah, this is the door that was blocked. So this means I have to go this way? Really? Oh jeez. I thought something was gonna happen. Oh man. It was 100 feet below ground, collected by two solid metal hatches left in the I hadn't felt since I was a child. Didn't have thought before, but it was hard enough for safety nets, emergency services, health and safety. If you want to read the whole thing, go ahead and pause the video, but I think I'm going to skip it as soon as I can. I felt like I did when I was in high school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids. Knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Never mind, I guess I'll just read the whole thing before it's done loading. Uh-oh. Sorry, my computer's kind of crappy. Oh, there we go. If anyone or anything hears me, just stay out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouch by pressing. That would have been helpful earlier. Hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Oh, okay, that's what that is. I was wondering. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better shut off any light sources, though. Ooh, it's a map. Is there stuff down here? Speaking of which, where am I supposed to be going? Yeah, see, I'm there where the circle is, but where do I need to go? Let's try the office. That's this something. Good. In case you can't tell, this is gonna be a lot of ooh and ah, followed by screaming eventually. Ooh, what the heck is backstrom? I thought it was just a jar. Remarkable Greenland expression. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it here. Well, actually here. What's this? An old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger, never seen before, still I know. And is this like a memory or something? What? Well, okay. Like I said, I'm gonna cut it here, but definitely an interesting first round. I can't wait for the next one. If you liked the video so far, please leave a like or a comment in the description. Not in the description, you know what I mean. Or subscribe to my channel. I would love that since I'm just getting started out. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Say goodbye to the long arms, and I will see you tomorrow.